Afternoon guys, 17th of January. It's only really first day that we've had where it's not been raining. So we come down the allotment quickly just to see whether there's any damage from the storm recently. It doesn't look like we've actually had any damage. Everything seems to be still upright, except for suspect's shed. It's definitely leaning, but we've not had the weather. Now, I was going to prune that down, but I've read that you can't cut them down in winter because it could physically kill the actual plum tree, so they have got to be trimmed or cut right way down in spring when they're just about starting to bud. So that's another job that's going to get delayed. This job here, the sheds, we've had a look inside again. That's going to be a big task. That's going to be a massive job just to get rid of the stuff really, but hey ho, let's just show you around. The beds are really, I did put the clover green manure in there, but it didn't really grow. There seems to be getting grass growing, but that's not a big deal. We covered that bed over with sawdust. We didn't really have any for this one. We was planning to go and get some. Strawberries, even in the snow that we had, seem to be doing fine. That one there has grown the clover, and this one here was all the old cabbages, etc. They got slug damage. All those are just in there for a minute. So I'm going to, as probably said before, they're getting built up. Really, it's not been too much going on. Let's be honest. I think we're all the same boat. It looks like the pigeons have been helping themselves to the kale, which is fine. I left them out actually, so they can actually eat them. Now my rhubarb crown is around here somewhere. He's between that grass, so I need to get that out. But the main reason I've come down today is so I can show you this. In the Nebraska cage, it's one of the reasons why I actually come down to make sure the snow hadn't collapsed the roof, but it's fine. But what I've actually done is, let me pinch it out a little bit. I'll just put some spring cabbages in. So spring cabbage on that side and a couple of purple sprouting broccoli on here. Hopefully when the weather warms up a little bit, they'll start to grow. Just put it on pause for a minute. Now what I'm planning to do is I'm going to put some of this on it. Nematode biological slug control. It actually looks like slug eggs. Let me just sprinkle some of this on and I'll come back to you in a minute. Right, you can probably see now. Let me just get you a bit closer. That's what it looked like. It actually looked like slug eggs. So I don't know whether these are how they made them, but they do look like slug eggs. So I've spread it all over this bed. And I'll put it all over this bed. And it does actually best before 2025, but that's best before. We'll see how it goes on. I didn't pay for them. You're going free with some seeds from DC Browns, but the postage, to be fair, was a bit OTT, like $7.99 postage for 2 small of these with free seeds. But let's just say it's all just dormant like everywhere else. Looks like the foxes have been having a go at the compost bags. And you can actually see the grape tree now. So it's all died back. But look at the size of that trunk. But I did have one spur going across. So this lot, it's still going to come out. But we're not had the weather. And I don't mind working in the cold, but I'm not working in the rain. And I definitely need to do some look. All this wood. But what I might do is I might keep that to make it into burning wood for when I prune back that big tree. But really, everything is looking not too bad for winter, let's be honest. And the cage is still standing. Just a quick one guys, really. Let me spin you back around. Mr. Robin then. He's gone down for the mealworm. We put some mealworm down there. And we've got in the trees, you don't think you can really see them. We've got some blue tits as well up there. And another robin. Anyway, like I was saying, before the robin distract me. Thanks for watching. It's just a short one really. But let's see what the rest of the weeks and months bring for us. But I just noticed, I don't know whose roof's that was blown off, but it's a bloody big sheet and it doesn't match any of the buildings, unless they brought it down to maybe do that maybe. Anyway, I'm waffling. See you all later. Bye bye.